What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with the second video of the day. This one is a act of kindness from Hueys Comics. If you're not familiar with Hueys Comics, he is the fearless leader of the Blast It or Stash It crew. Well, it's not really a crew, it's just a three-man team. So, the Triad? No, we've had dealings with the Triad in Chicago. We don't want to go back to that. But anyway, Hueys Comics, you could find him over on the Blast It or Stash It channel. He does his weekly poll videos sometimes. Also, Friday nights at 10 p.m., myself, Pocan Joe, and Hueys Comics, we go live, review some comic books. We are actually celebrating our 200th episode this Friday. So we've been doing it for a while, so come check us out. Like I said, 10 p.m. Eastern. He sent me a bunch of stuff. Actually, him and his comic book store. I can't think of the name off the top of my head because I'm not that smart, like I said in my last video. But I purchased some Funko Pops from his comic book store all the way out on the West Coast. Shout out to those guys. Sorry I can't remember the name. This originally all started for this book right here. This is Wonder Woman Dead Earth Book 2. I read number 1, absolutely loved it. Got book 3, didn't realize this came out. Huey was like, hey, don't worry about finding it, I'll send it to you. So he sent me this. I still have to read all these. Been busy with work, so haven't had that chance. He sent me some other stuff too. A couple years ago, Blast It or Stash It was hosting a contest where you had to turn the Blast It or Stash It members into superheroes. And we asked that, you would draw us as these characters. We had a bunch of great entries. One entry, Dave actually sent me the drawing, and that's from none other than former Blast It or Stash It member Trinity Comics. You guys all remember him, Jeremy. He just recently got married, so congratulations to him again. And this was his drawing of me. You notice the resemblance there? Sexy. That's pure sexiness right there. He drew me as a pop, I guess. Spectacular Pop Grandpa. And looks like down here he drew some Funkos, or tried to draw some Funkos. So that one on the right there is really good. It's a Spider-Man pop. But yeah, I'll cherish this. This will stay in the room here. So thank you again, Jeremy, for entering the contest that we had. Now back to Hueys Comics. He sent me this Robotics number 1. Looks like it's from the 80s. Not too familiar with it, but I'll check it out. See what it's all about. Kind of looks like Zoids. You guys remember Zoids or Transformers? We'll see what it's all about. He also sent me a book of meat and potatoes. Hashtag that shit. This is, I can't remember their first names. Steve Fassner and Rich Larson. Beauties and Beasts. Right here. Awesome book. Awesome artwork. I'm not going to show you the insides because some of it is risque. But basically it's fantasy with meat and potatoes kind of stuff, sci-fi. Pretty cool stuff. I'm going to put this in my file cabinet with all my supersized books like this. Thank you, Dave. I love this book. It's beautiful. There's some naughty things going on in this book. Here I could. No, I'm not going to show you. Go check those guys out. They do some pretty good work. Next up, like I said, I ordered some Funkos from his shop. Oh, he also sent me this Freddy Funko magnet. This is, I guess, straight from the Funko shop when him and Pocan Joe visited, because he's got the Space Needle in his hand. But anyway, like I said, Funko Pops. I'm a big Masters of the Universe fan. Some of my Funko Pop grails are part of the Master Universe line, like Fakor and Ram Man. Still need those two. The new line of Masters of the Universe has recently dropped, and I've been holding off because I knew his store had ordered them for me. First off, we got Prince Adam. He's holding the Sword of Power. And here is the full line. That's a 10-inch Skeletor, one of the big ones. And the only really one I really didn't want was He-Man. Because I already have the second series He-Man, so I don't need two of them really. I guess I should get that one, because that one I have he's in his battle armor. This one he's not. It's just, I'm gonna have to get that one now. God damn it. Second one is Cyclone. Right there. You guys all remember him. He used to spin around like a cyclone. Really cool pop right here. Tongue Lasher. Right there. Next up, one of my favorites out of this new line, excuse me, is the Sorceress. This should have been made a long time ago, but I know Funko lost the Masters of the Universe license and got it back, so really happy to add that one to my collection. Next up is Mosquitor, right there. He sucks blood like a mosquito. There. I remember the actual action figure, you could press his chest and it'd fill up with like blood. I think that's how the action figure went. And last but not least, one of my favorite villain designs of the MOTU universe, and that's Webster right there. So I do have all these except for He-Man, and I really don't want another 10-inch 10-inch pop. I have enough, but you never know. I always say that, and I'll end up getting another big ass pop. That baby Yoda up there takes up some space. It's huge. Anyway, Huey, Dave, we've been friends for a few years now, man. Thank you. We're getting ready to celebrate 200 episodes on Blast of the Stashids. I've been there since the beginning. Missed a good chunk because of, reasons. But thank you, man. Thank you for the books. Thank you to you. Go tell you guys at your store thank you for ordering these for me. I'm going to put these on display somewhere back here with the rest of my Masters of the Universe stuff. So, that is it, guys. Thank you again, Dave. I got another video to make after this one uploads, so be on the lookout for that, and come check us out Friday, 200 episodes. Y'all be kind to one another.